That's dangerous when I start thinking. But even more than that, I've been pondering. I've been pondering about what God is doing here at Trinity. Over the weeks, as God has revealed to me what is special about Trinity, I've been thanking God for his ongoing presence. I've been reveling in the power of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you, Lord.
And I can't get over in the last weeks the number of healings that we had. Steve testified this morning about the miraculous healing he had in his arm. Jules, I was testifying that her wrist was healed. And then we had a lady came to the ladies' meeting full of pain, with crutches, and went home carrying her crutches. And so it's been going on like this for weeks. But above all, let's not forget Nikki, Jules' daughter. Now she came in the other Sunday and they were talking, the medical world, about taking her leg off because it was that bad, the pain. We prayed for her and she's not using crutches now.
No, she's walking on it.
And she's walking around. Our God heals, doesn't he?
Amen.
And God has been using Trinity more and more and more. So I was pondering and thinking about this, and I come to the realization that there's more. Amen. And the words of Paul the Apostle came to me. It's only one verse. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 1. That's what I'm speaking on tonight. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 1. Now I will show you the most excellent way. Alright? Familiar words?
Yeah.
Now I will show you the most excellent way. A number of people, even tonight it's been said to me, have remarked about the depth of love in this fellowship. People keep telling me it's like coming into a big family.
Yeah.
People can't get back quick enough. They go away, but they're longing to get back. And the unity of the love is unbelievable. So really I want to share some thoughts about love tonight. And I want to start with a story. It's about an actor who was playing the part of Christ in the Passion play. And as he carried the cross up the hill, a tourist began to heckle, making fun of him and shouting insults at him. And finally the actor had taken all of it he could. He threw down the cross, walked over to the tourist, and literally just punched him out. After the play was over, the director told him, I know he was a pest, but I can't condone what you did. Besides, you're playing the part of Jesus, and Jesus never retaliates. So don't do anything like that again. Well, the man promised he would. But the next day, the heckler was back, and he was worse than before. And finally, the actor lost it. And he went and punched him out again. And the director said, that's it, I've got to fire you. We just can't have you behave this way while playing the part of Jesus. And the actor begged, please give me one more chance. I really need this job, and I can handle it if it happens again. So the directors decided to give him one more go. The next day he was carrying his cross up the street, and sure enough, the heckler was there again. And you could tell that the actor was really trying to control himself. But it was getting the better of him. He was clenching his fist and grinding his teeth. And finally he looked at the heckler and said, I'll meet you after the resurrection. You know, it's sometimes I'm being very serious now. You know, sometimes it's hard for those who profess to be Christians to behave like Christians.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
We try to carry our cross,
Yeah.
but if someone crosses us, we can lose our composure and behave in much the same way the rest of the world behaves. But the Bible teaches us that we are to be a people who exercise love in all of our relationships, one with another. Listen to these words, Romans 12. If it's possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. And again, Ephesians 4, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. And Hebrews 12, make every effort to live in peace with all men and to be holy. They're literally all saying the same thing, those scriptures. It may be difficult sometimes. And not everyone is easy to love. That I have discovered. Not everyone is easy to love. But if it's possible, we've got to live in peace and harmony with everyone.
Yeah.
I won't mention the back road, all right? Perhaps I should mention before I go on that those verses that I read to you mean nothing to the one who is in the world. They're only speaking to the believer.
Yeah.
Unbelievers have always had a hard time figuring out the lifestyle of Jesus. And when you think about it, you can understand their difficulty. Because they have been brought up on a philosophy, and that's the biggest word you'll have tonight, all right, that promotes selfishness. It's got an attitude. You've got to look out for number one. That's the way we're brought up. It's a philosophy that models greed. Take what you can get. And it also assigns importance to pounds, shillings, and pence. How often have you heard someone ask, what do you think he's worth? Now, when you're guided by such a philosophy, most folks see people trying to be selfless and generous. They see them as being weak and useless. Christ-centered people in a self-centered world are very, very difficult to understand. Are we agreed?
Yeah.
And you'll never convince some people. It could be anything other than to them it's an act to gain their confidence in order to manipulate. I mean, try to think about it from their perspective. Why would anyone choose to deny himself or herself of any pleasure, no matter how tasteless or vulgar, when life is so short? Why would people whose lives are at least as busy as ours carve out time every week to go and worship, to go to Bible study? It's got nothing to do with advancing their lifestyle.
No.
Why would Christians get involved in the lives of those who are poor and sick and hurting? Why would people who are carrying their load, who are already paying their tax, give another 10% or more of their income to the church? Can you see what I mean? The world looks at us. They shake their head. People who don't know Jesus have a hard time figuring out why people behave as we do. And our answer, of course, would be that we do it because we love him. And he loves us. Or he loved us first. He's done so much for us, and he continues to do so much for us. And the more we understand that, the greater our love becomes towards him. And because we love him, there's nothing we wouldn't do for him. He truly is our everything. But how can an outsider understand what we mean when we say he's our everything?
Yeah.
No wonder God said we're a peculiar people. Go on, turn to your neighbour and say, I'm peculiar to God.
I am peculiar to God.
Amen? Let me share a true story. I spoke about it this morning. D.L. Moody,
Yeah.
might have heard of him. One of the men who influenced Moody, the great revivalist, was a young preacher named Henry Morehouse. He once preached for Moody for an entire week, and he had the same text every night. One for you, Brent. John 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever perishes in him, whoever believes in him, shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Now the preaching of Morehouse, according to Moody, was absolutely different to his own style of preaching. Instead of preaching that God was behind people with a double-edged sword to cut them down, he told them that God wanted every person to be saved because he loved them. And Moody said of his preaching, I didn't know God thought so much about me. If you know the full story about that, Moody was very tempted halfway through the week to kick him out, to take him off, because it was disturbing Moody so much with the preaching. But he let him go on and finish the preaching. And Moody said it was wonderful to hear the way he brought out Scripture.